Hello, this is John with the Scotch Life, coming to you today from the back porch. Just received in a package today of double-headed monsters from CI. It's part of my automatic shipment of cigars, which usually you get 8 cigars. Well, this is 8 cigars, or 16, depending on how you look at it. So it's very interesting. You have the option to smoke the whole cigar, or you can cut it in two and enjoy 2 separate cigars. There's a nice little write-up that came along with the packaging that CI sent, and explained the different advantages of smoking the whole thing at once, which is about a 2-hour experience, which hardly any of us these days have that time to smoke a cigar in 2 hours. So you can't cut it in half and just basically have roughly an hour, a piece cigar. So this should be a very interesting experience for me. I've never done this before. Unfortunately, this meets me with a little problem because my humidor is full. Imagine that. So the humidor is full, and I think if I went and bought another one, my wife would shoot me. So I think what I'm going to have to do is cut these in half. Unfortunately, I don't know when I'd have 2 hours to smoke one anyway. But I'm going to pick one. One will be sacrificed for the full burn, and should be an interesting experience. So anyway, this is the first video I've done, and there will be much editing and ridicule on this. I will be bringing some scotch out to drink with this, because that's what I do. And so I hope you enjoy this, but you can go to CI. They have an offer, evidently, on the double-head cigar. I haven't seen these before. Maybe I've seen these once before in a shop. It's kind of a novelty thing, I would imagine. So this might be a good Vegas thing. Take to Vegas if you want to sit at a craps table or something, or a poker table for 2 hours and smoke. This might be a good way to go. Just thought I'd share with you my latest acquisition of Bowmore 1982 that was actually bottled by Duncan Taylor and Company out of Huntly, Scotland. There's the label. Hope you can see that. Sorry, low cost production here. But it's Bowmore 1982, aged 21 years, and no chill filtering or coloring, any of that mess. I've tasted it once, of course, when I got it home. It tastes very nice, very much like a Bowmore. So that's what I'm drinking tonight with a double-head monster, and I'll be firing that up soon. We're back. I've lit it, cut both fins, lit one, of course. Burning quite rapidly with the pulls I'm pulling on it. Nice tasting cigar. This is just going to be fun. A little bit different and fun. It's a very light tobacco flavor. Light nuts. Just a nice, smooth, easy, mild cigar, but with good flavor. This should be fun. Alright, so it's about, 40 minutes or so into the double-headed monster. Haven't hit the halfway point yet. I don't know if you can see this at all. This is a very smooth, I probably chose the smoothest one out of the pack, the mildest cigar. It's smoking very nice. So mild and very smooth, but absolutely no bitterness. This is simply a cigar you can just smoke, and it just doesn't affect your palate that much at all. So if you want to drink some scotch with it, I wouldn't advise anything heavy. Definitely wouldn't go with a heavy scotch like an Ardbeg, or typical like a 10. I do have a 1982 Bowmore that I am drinking tonight. It's 21 years old, so that Islay, even though Bowmore is already a very calm
Islay drink. This one is even more so after being aged for 21 years, so it's very nice. I've about smoked almost half this 10-inch cigar. So you can see where the ring is, where they wrapped it. Here is about the halfway point. Let's go with about 50 minutes so far. Smoking this. It's been very consistent all the way through. Nice, easy, smooth. Just if you enjoy just a smooth cigar, mild, nothing with a bunch of taste that gets on your palate, or interferes with what you're eating or what you're drinking, this is a cigar for you. About 2 hours now, actually. I think I'm over the 2-hour period at this point. Smoked well. At the halfway point, when you get to it's like an extra little binder strip rolled around the middle of the cigar. This one's still in the wrapper. I apologize for that, but you can see the middle of the cigar here have a darker, almost like a Maduro wrapper, kind of marking the halfway point here. And this is where I cut all my other double-head monsters at that I couldn't fit in my humidor. I cut them right there. A good large cutter. That's a nice guillotine, a very nice guillotine cut. Cut it very smooth. So I just cut it right in the middle there. So you can see here, if you can see that, hopefully in this dark light you can see this. There's about 2 hours of smoking right there. The Double Happiness, a very mild cigar, which actually went quite well with this Bowmore that I'm drinking, this 21-year-old, which I was more into than the cigar, but the cigar was actually very entertaining to smoke. Very nice on this very nice night out here on the deck in Washington area. So I've enjoyed this actually quite a bit. Smoked real well. Right when I did reach the midpoint here, I did notice a little bitterness, a difference in the flavor came through right in the middle there as it started to burn through this. I did pick that up quite a bit. When it got past that, it returned really to the same flavor that it had when I started the cigar. So very consistent all the way through actually. No really peaks and valleys, ups and downs. No tricks in this one. So it was a pretty good experience. If you get the chance and can pick up a double-headed cigar, I would recommend it. It's been definitely 2 hours. And I've smoked this about average. Haven't really rushed it. Maybe in parts I puffed it a little bit more than normal. But it's a good, long smoking cigar. And not a bad experience if you have the time. I usually don't. I just took tonight out to try this. I've got plenty of things to do, but nothing like drinking scotch and smoking a cigar and relaxing, especially on this Thursday. Just one more day at work. So, anyhow, that's the double-head cigar that I've smoked this evening with a Bowmore 1982 21-year-old. Fantastic. So that's it from the Scotch Life this night, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Very first video that I've done, so I apologize for any of the lighting issues, audio issues, or video quality. Anyhow, see ya.